Hello! Welcome in, you guys. Welcome to episode 9 of the Mustache Ride podcast. Woo!
Let's go!
It's Saturday, April 2nd. I'm SureManCool, and you can catch me at twitch.tv/SureManCool. This is my amazing co-host, The Dirty Tooth.
And you can catch me at twitch.tv /The Dirty Tooth with 3 Ys. 3 Ys.
3 Ys. That's a W.
The other guy sucks.
Yeah, with 3 Ys, you get the W. Tooth, I gotta know, if you and I were stuck on a deserted island together, and each of us had one game to choose for the rest of... Tooth! Well, I tell you what, you wouldn't get a chance, mister.
Continue. What were you saying? Oh, again.
No. This is taking a turn, and I like where this is going. If we were stuck on a deserted island together, you wouldn't get the chance to eat me because I'd be on the other side, and I'd make a line in the sand. That's a common sense. And
you have to survive. You have to survive.
The one game that I get to choose, I'm not sharing with you. I thought the debate would be between like who picks the multiplayer game that we can play together and who picks the single player game. But no, that's fine. No, I'll find my own food, and then when you die of natural causes, I'll come out with my full beard and my loincloth, like looking Wilson, and I'll come and eat you, sir.
And then you'll be sad that you picked the multiplayer game because you won't have anybody to play with.
That's true. Yeah, I'll just be in free play in Rocket League for the rest of my life.
That sounds like a terrible existence on the island.
I didn't think we'd be starting off with this energy, Tooth. But you know what? I like it, okay?
I didn't know. Like that's always the island question, right?
We've got a lot of hot topics to talk about, so I'm glad we're starting off with this energy.
I screwed that up.
We record this show. No, you didn't. We record this show live twice a month at twitch.tv/Mustache Ride Pod. And we'd love to see you here live, like so many people are already, like Shark Shampoo with the raid. Thank you, Shark Shampoo. Like Alan Live. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here. If you want to join us live again, twitch.tv/Mustache Ride Pod. We record every other Saturday. And then the opposite Saturday, we also put this out on YouTube, the full version. So go ahead and subscribe there if you're not watching. If you're not watching live, yeah. Anyway, first off, we have a little segment. We have a little segment that we like to start the stream off with that many people look forward to and many people contribute to, and it's called "Do They Rock It or Do They Knock It?" And this is a little segment.
Oh God.
Where that's okay. This is a little segment where we like to have our chat judge these video game characters and their mustaches and whether or not they rock it or knock it. So put in the chat, put in the YouTube, rock it or knock it, and say the video game character you're talking about in the comments. And let us know what you think of these characters. So should we go to number 1, Tooth?
We'll go to number 1.
Okay, I'm excited. We have some good ones tonight.
And we have Spyro
the Dragon.
Spyro the Dragon, submitted by the one and only Shark Shampoo. Submitted and created.
I really like it. I think he rocks it. And I really like that it's purple. I mean, I don't know.
But it's not purple though. It's like purplish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rocket for me.
There's a texture to it.
Yeah.
Like a mustache should have.
Yeah.
No, I really like it.
I think he rocks
I'm in the rocket. I'm in the rocket category as well. I really like it.
Totally agree.
What do you guys think, chat? Do you think he rocks it or knocks it? Looks like we have pretty unanimous.
It seems unanimous.
Yeah, I think everyone likes it. Sparrow is hot with the stash. Dolphins are poggers. Cool down in the chat.
You said it. I didn't say it. I didn't even need to.
TOS appropriate, guys, please. I know these mustaches make a man damn sexy, or a woman in a lot of cases, as we've found.
Yeah.
But keep it cool in the chat. We don't want to get banned.
I think Spyro keeps it.
Okay, well then we move on.
We move on.
Dragon. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Enjoy
Get
your magenta mustache.
Make sure you guys get out there and download that Spyro with a mustache DLC.
Mhm.
Sponsored by Mustache Ride, obviously. We're moving on to number 2. And number 2,
Number
we
2.
got DK and DK. The little
DK
double
and
stash,
DK. Yeah.
the little double stash action.
Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong here.
What?
Like, okay, this brings up a whole different subject of how are they related? Is this like father like son? Is this like uncle like nephew? Is this like
Yeah.
I know
What's
they're
it?
related, so it makes sense. It runs in the family, but
Yeah. Like,
look
what's
at Diddy
the?
Kong. Look at Diddy Kong there.
Is the confidence though?
I
The
wish you could
confidence
zoom
with the
in.
stash.
Holy heck.
Oh my god. We'll
Yeah,
zoom in the YouTube video. Zoom. This
very
is
nice.
marker. Sure, man. Cool.
Okay.
Zoom in to Diddy Kong.
I might our handsome editor might do that. We'll see. I'll have to convince him. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, I agree. I think they rock it. It's
I
hard
think so.
over our journey, Tooth. We're finding it hard to find characters that don't rock a mustache.
God, I know. I think like Kyrie from Kingdom Hearts was like a clear knock it. Like that was just it
Yeah,
was night
we've
and
had a
day.
couple.
A couple, yeah. I think it honestly depends on the stash. Sometimes like a strong like curled stash, like dang near anybody can rock that. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. And it looks really good. I just really like that when we knock it, like it's obvious.
Yeah.
We pretty
Yeah.
much all agree. Nobody sees it as a rocket when it's that bad.
True,
So,
true.
yeah. So it looks like in the chat,
Yeah, we do
pretty
have one
unanimous.
knock it.
Oh, ooh, we are
We do
getting a
have
couple knocks
we
hits.
do have one.
Okay, explain
Oh,
yourself.
two. Yeah, I didn't see the second one. Yeah,
No.
explain. What's the knock it?
I
I mean,
think okay.
you're
I mean, if I were to try to critique it myself, Diddy Kong's mustache is proportionally a little big. I feel like that's what I love about it. But
yeah.
if I'm gonna nitpick, then maybe it should fit his face a little better. But
Honestly,
hey,
for me though, I think Diddy Kong's stash is better than Donkey Kong's stash.
ooh, do you
I
think Donkey Kong stash should be bigger?
Yeah, I
I
think their
agree.
mustaches should be bigger just in general.
Swap
Like,
them. Yeah,
yeah,
swap them.
yeah. It's just like I think it's just a power stash, you know? Like it's one of those things like, you're walking through the mall one day and you see that guy. It's always an old guy, right? And you're
Mhm.
just like, and his stash almost knocks you over because it's the power stash.
It's
That's what
this
Diddy
kind of
Kong has right now.
it's this kind of stash right here.
Yeah. Would not
Did
hug.
you get that? I explained with my face. For all you audio listeners, I double took. That was a classic double take.
Classic.
Um, an
Classic.
impressed double take, might I add. But
I would say this one is in contention. I don't know if we have a clear rocket or knock it yet.
rocket, 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 knock it, knock it. Hmm. I mean, I think technically we have more rocks it than knocks it.
Then we accept.
Okay. Why? I mean, this could be. We could talk about this right now. Are we trying to take like undecided as an
Yeah.
option?
Are we? I
Well,
think
that's the thing. Because if one rocks it and one knocks it, and there's two, then
yeah.
I think that's a failure on our part right away. Oh man, Fatal Tom's
True.
out here screaming.
Get out of here. Oh god, they're great. Oh no.
Okay, hugs
All
on
right.
Donkey Kong.
Do we flip
Hmm.
a coin? Do we accept that maybe Diddy Kong doesn't rock it, but Donkey Kong unanimously does?
Okay, okay. Maybe we should make a play right now. They either both rock it or they both knock it.
Yeah.
So that way
Executive decision.
it's not a middle of the ground. There's no gray area.
Be
They either rock it or
decisive.
knock it. Final vote in the chat. Throw it in the chat right now. Rock it or knock it. Put it there
Put it in there.
and stand your ground, like
That's 3.
Okay.
3v2.
3-2. Rocket is winning.
Last chance. We're passing it through. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rocks it.
That's it. They
Unbelievable.
Congratulations.
All right. They just want to see the world burn. All right. Number 3.
DK and DK won by a hair.
It was close. It was close. For everybody out there, all the Knock
I
It
think
people.
you made the right decision.
And it could change. The YouTube comments could come in and we might have to knock it. I mean, we've not discussed that yet, but if it gets knocked in the YouTube context, yeah, retroactively knocked, and we'll have to talk about it next episode.
Real quick, I think it would be a lot of fun if eventually we did a tier list of all of our mustachioed video game
yeah.
and we did that up for one of our episodes or for a segment in one of our episodes.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Once we have enough built up, oh man, we're gonna have a lot real fast.
We could also do it periodically though, like everybody that's below C tier we don't put back on the list, and then
quarterly mustache tier list.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's
talk about this.
All right, production team, write it down.
Yeah, editor, catch this, write it down. Number 3, moving
Number
along.
3, we got Tom Nook. I know everybody out there owes a lot of money to this guy, but do you owe it to this guy?
How would you like to owe it to this guy?
Do you owe your money to this guy? Is this the guy you're giving bells to? I mean, come on.
Now, shout out to Shark Shampoo for creating this masterpiece for us, giving us the visualization of what it would look like with Tom Nook with a mustache and Guy Fieri's hair. Is that Guy Fieri's hair or is that just an old man's hair?
I think like for legal reasons, it's not Guy Fieri, or Guy Ferrari, or Guy Fieri. It's for legal reasons. It's not your hair, but
it's a me, Mario. Sorry. Okay. Anyway,
he's practicing. You can rock it or knock it for the impression too.
Okay, it looks not even unanimous. Actually, Tom Nook almost gets to keep his stash, but
almost
the Knocks It are outweighing the Rocks It, which I don't know. Tooth, what's your final verdict? Because I'm on the fence.
I'm on the fence too. I think like the hair sort of knocks it for me, but I think if it was just the stash, I'd be like, that's Uncle Tommy.
Huh?
He's a cool guy. A cool guy, Uncle Tommy.
It's a cool guy, Uncle Tommy.
Uncle Tommy.
My thoughts are similar but different. Same but different.
Same.
I really like the stash. I think he rocks the heck out of this stash. But that stash wouldn't make sense without the hair accompanying it. I think the stash only works with the hair there. At least the color, but the look of it, kind of like the sharp edges to the hair, how it kind of points out and juts out at sharp angles. That's kind of how the mustache is going too. So Shark, you keep your mouth shut.
Don't tell the secrets.
I am known for throwing out a lot of stupid ideas, and sometimes they're good.
True. That's true.
A while. Let's move on. Is there a number 4?
There's not a number 4, but we got another vote in the chat, which takes all of the work out of it.
Another knock.
Tom Nook loses his stash.
Sorry, Tom Nook. Go back to the clean cut look. I think it suits you better.
It does.
We decided.
Poor Tommy. But if you guys have submissions, we would love for you to send them to us. mustacheridepod@gmail.com. You can either send in a name for a character, which then the stash will look very professional and there's no way that it'll get knocked. Or you send in your own and there still is a good chance that it will not get knocked, except Tommy Nook. That dude got his stash removed, and that's unfortunate. But we would love to have your submissions, and we'll add as many of them to the episode as we can.
Maybe Tom Nook should just try a different style. Get some wax, let
I
it grow
think I
out
think
more,
so.
and like try a different style. But honestly, yeah, I guess we just gotta let move on from that one.
Poor
Maybe you
Tommy.
should color it, maybe a different color of hair.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, like
yeah,
yeah, just clean it up a little bit. Maybe
maybe
Tommy will be in good shape.
maybe we could do a redemption episode where
Where
we
we
bring
take
back
all the knockets.
all the Noxits and give
Oh,
them a different style of mustache and see if
okay.
they rock it then.
I kind of like
Because
that.
again, I'm starting to realize, given the right mustache, anyone can rock it. Maybe that should be our mission statement.
Given the chance to grow the perfect mustache, it's gonna look amazing.
Anyone can rock it. Yeah.
Given the chance.
Well, that's a little sneak peek to a segment that we want to do soon. We want to discuss live what our Mustache Ride mission statement is going to be. We want to stand for something. We want to
Important.
promote important, things, or I don't know. We just want to have some sort of a structure to what we stand for. We'll talk about it more, and hopefully we can nail it down live on a future episode. We'll see. We'll see.
It can't just be
However,
us combing mustaches all day. Like that can't be the mission statement, right?
no, no. It's got to be something more profound. It's got to be a lot more profound
What could
than
it
just
be?
us sitting around combing our
What
mustaches all day.
what would
Like,
we
what kind of
do?
content is that? You
Yeah.
know?
Nobody likes that content.
If we just sat here for a whole podcast and just combed our
Just comb the
mustaches, made sure they
mustaches?
looked perfect. I mean, hold on. That's pre-podcast kind of
I,
stuff,
yeah, you're gonna have to subscribe on Patreon for that, I think.
We should make a Patreon someday.
We should.
We should.
We should. If
Anyway, we have a big show ahead of us, so we need to get into it.
we
So let's
do.
do just that. First of all, we're going to be talking about what Tooth and I have been playing, what we've been getting into in our streams lately, off our streams, what we've been up to, interesting stuff that's been happening. We're hoping to talk about. We have a lot of topics. I'm going to name them all. We might not get to them all, but shout it out in chat if you want to. If you want us to talk about it, but the fact that Breath of the Wild 2 was delayed, sad day.
Not an April
Um,
Fool's.
no,
That was
but
not.
there were a lot of April Fool's pranks played by online companies marketing, bunch of BS. But there was some funny stuff, and we'll go over a few of those. Like I said, we want to discuss our mission statement sometime. There's a lot of drama still going on with Activision and some lawsuits that they're in. PlayStation Plus was finally announced. The changes to PlayStation Plus, a lot of fun stuff going on there, and stuff to talk about. Uh, Today's main topic, I would argue, we're definitely going to be hitting this one, and it's regarding hate raids in 2022 and how they are still quite prevalent and
Imagine.
happening. Yeah, sad day as well. Balancing our various forms of entertainment. This is like a general topic. We might not hit it today, but I do want to talk about how it's difficult to balance all the different forms of entertainment, and maybe the importance we put on.
Only 24 hours in the day.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, we also want to talk about TwitchCon because we both plan on going,
Woo!
but no plans. I mean, I don't have any sort of plan yet, so
I'm
we'll
staying
touch
with
on
you.
that.
I mean,
Yeah,
that was the plan.
I've got a pretty small car, but I think we could both fit. And then, of course, the topic that is always haunting us that we will get to one day, perhaps,
One
why
day.
we aren't why we aren't full time, what's holding us back. Um, we'll get to that. But first, Tooth, how the heck are you, man? What have you been playing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
It's I'm doing really good. I started a new story game, um, which will sort of I won't get into the hate raid structure. I had to start It Takes Two. It was awesome. For 2 hours, it was great. Got hate raided. We had to stop immediately. We put it on pause. But we started it back up again. We totally wrecked every boss that we've
Nice.
encountered so far. The bosses are not the reason that our death counters are collectively over 150 already. The bosses aren't
No,
the
it's
reason.
not. It's
It's
not.
the rest of the game. It's the jumping mechanics. It's like there's
Yeah.
so much stuff, but it's a lot of fun.
And there's just
We
little things that they put out in the middle of the worlds to
yeah.
totally screw each other over and kill each other
Yeah.
just for the heck of it, for fun. And
It's
it's so good. It's so
it's
good.
it's crazy. I don't think we're getting a divorce. One, because I decided to play it with somebody that I'm not married to. That was a pog move.
That's good.
Um,
Yeah.
but it's been super fun.
It's really sad you guys don't talk anymore though, you and Saf.
I know. Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah.
decided to part ways after playing.
Yeah. After something like that, it's sheesh. You
But
learn a lot from Dr. Hakeem, I tell you what.
to Dr. Hakeem collaboration.
Yeah.
We're to Moon Baboon, that's the part that we're to right now. We're not to the boss fight. We're just to the part where he's being introduced. So that's really fun. I'm
Shout out to
excited for
Moon
it.
Baboon. Shout
Yeah.
out.
I unfortunately, like, this isn't like a spoil free game. Like, I've watched. I mean, it's been out for a long time. I've watched a ton of people play it, but it's still fun to play it myself. We've been playing the new Mario Kart maps. There's one called Pineapple Shopping Center or something. I don't. Talk about it in the chat. I can't remember what it's called, but something like that.
You're not talking about Coconut Mall.
It's a fruit and then a shopping center.
You're not talking about Coconut Mall right now.
I don't know what it's called. I can't remember.
Pineapple Shopping Center?
Pineapple Shopping Center. That's what it's called. That's definitely what it is. Pineapple Shopping Center. Yes.
No, please. It's got to be Coconut Mall. I really hope it is. But Pineapple Shopping Center is the next. That's coming in the next wave of maps. Along with Mango Strip Mall. That one's along with in the next one as well.
There is somehow this running joke that just like that started by somebody. I think it was another streamer, but they were just like, "What's Coconut Mall?" And then it just hasn't stopped. Like, it just like keeps going, and it's funny every single time that it happens. There's a command in my chat now that I added tonight because another streamer already had it in their chat, which is !! Coconut Mall. And
so is it a meme? Wait, what's the story?
I don't know where I don't know if there's a streamer, his name is the Jopan. I don't know if he started the meme about it. He seems like the type of guy to start the meme, but it's just a one dumb thing that spiraled out of control, and it's hilarious. I love it. And so every time Coconut Mall pops up, everybody's like, "What? What is that? I've never even heard of that before."
Okay, well, I felt
it's interesting.
For it
you did.
I thought for sure you were serious.
So I've been calling it Pineapple Shopping Center, which seems better.
Well, Mango Strip Mall is not bad though.
That's gonna be a good one. Hopefully that's out in the next patch.
Yeah.
Next I'll be playing my first ever, well, I guess second ever PlayStation exclusive. I'll be playing The Last of Us. I am being gifted temporarily a PlayStation 4 to play this game that was requested by Danny DeVito's. Shout out to Danny DeVito's. Who's going to be giving me their PlayStation 4 so I can play a game that they requested, which is really, really cool. I'm excited to play it. I don't know anything about it. I've never seen it.
I know a lot of the PlayStation exclusives are lost on you a little bit because you don't have a PlayStation. There's a lot of good stuff, and especially the single player stuff, and that you've been getting more into that stuff lately. Oh,
yes,
you're gonna have a really good time. I hope you cry. Not to like, I don't want my friend to cry, but also like, I want to see you holding back a tear or like trying to hide like a tear from the camera. That would be awesome because
I cried at Kingdom Hearts. So like, if I
if you cried at Kingdom Hearts, like this is compared to Kingdom Hearts, this is real life. The Last of Us is real life.
All right, yeah, it's gonna be emotional. I'm excited to play it after I get done with It Takes Two.
Cool.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. It'll be the first time ever playing a PlayStation on stream. That's interesting. And my 1 year on Twitch, which is like coming up this week. Right. I've been on Twitch for 1 whole year. And I'm going to be doing a special long-ish stream that's somewhere in between the 12 and 24-hour mark. I don't know what that is, but I'll be doing that next Saturday.
Wait, hold a whole year and you're not partnered yet?
I know. I was like, I thought about quitting today. I was like, dang, like the 1 year on Twitch and I'm not even partnered yet. Like,
What are you doing wasting your time, man?
yeah, I posted my PC on Facebook Marketplace and then took it down and
Mm,
posted it back up, and I was like, "Ah, I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it.
it's tough.
It
Hey,
is.
no. All seriousness, no. In all seriousness, though, within a year, you've made really great strides, and it's really cool to see you go such a long way. So, congrats, dude. Excited
Thanks.
for your long year celebration stream. That's awesome.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've learned from some of the best.
Hey, studio mode is a thing. Hey.
Oh my god, dude. Ugh. For all you Patreon people out there, you know what we're talking about. But
No, well, before the show,
God,
he wanted to pick something, but there was like 2 minutes left in the timer, and I was like studio mode. And he was like, "What?" And he used it to fix a thing, and he was just taken aback by how easy it was, and
I
that
was
he didn't know
literally
what that
blown
did.
away
Yeah.
that nobody's ever mentioned this. Like, I'm yelling at like Nutty. I'm yelling at at Harris Heller. I'm like, nobody's told me about studio mode. I've watched every
Well,
video on the internet about streaming. I've never even heard about
now
it.
and now it's documented. I have taught Tooth something, and we'll never forget it.
True.
That's my kid.
I'll never forget this moment right here, right now.
Good. Make good
What
use
about
of
you?
that studio mode.
What about I'm
Um.
switching to studio mode right now and changing something. I'm putting a mustache on you.
Oh, how dare
Oh.
you? I already have one.
But what about
Um.
you? What have you been playing? I know that you guys beat a game.
That's right. Yeah. So since last stream, so we're kind of in different like worlds, but I just finished It Takes Two with Zubat 5 since last stream. Um, really, really good. Wait, did I say finish It Takes Two? I think I probably meant
You
oh no,
finished.
wait. Yeah. So yeah, I finished It Takes Two, but that was like so long. It feels like so long ago now because we've beaten like a whole other game since then. Because
Yeah.
right after It Takes Two, we went to A Way Out, which is made by the same people, same Haze Light Studios, and it was really good. And we finished it. We were stuck at a boat section, a section where you're going down some whitewater rapids, and
Not Pog.
I can't tell you how frustrating that section was. And to look up on YouTube, a playthrough of two dudes playing together, like off PlayStation, and it's just a screen grab of them making it through with no damage
Oh
to
my
the
god.
boat. And it felt impossible. And then I saw that video, and it gave us the inspiration we needed, and we got through it, and we ended up beating the game. So that was a lot of fun. A Way Out, highly recommended. It goes places. It's a good one.
I feel like I've been in your stream for like a lot of game ends. And I don't know if
Yeah,
that's true or not, but like I feel like I make them like I get to see a lot of game endings and it's super
you might
cool.
you might have missed a couple, but like I think for the most part, you're always there.
Yeah. I
You're
think
also just a very supportive dude, and you're there for probably a lot of your streamer friends in that
did you
way.
beat
So
Death's Door? This is off
yes,
topic. Okay, I
yeah,
missed
yeah.
that one. That I did
Oh,
miss that
okay.
one. Cool, I
Hey,
get to see what the end is when I play it.
yeah, you should play it too. It's not too hard. Like you're able to overcome the challenges in Death's Door, and it's beautiful. Music tops.
Solid.
Anyway, so yeah, we finished A Way Out, but it was shorter than I expected. But
Yeah,
that's
it
kind of
did.
beside the point. That's a good thing. That's like a positive for a lot of people too.
I
So
think for co-op games it makes sense for it to be a shorter style game. Like I don't know,
yeah,
like for something for going through as many times playing like Halo games in co-op
mhm,
mode, you're just like forever grinding
yeah,
like
yeah.
legendary co-op games.
Well, I really love playing co-op games with my fiance. I'm really glad Zubat 5 is a gamer, and I feel really fortunate that I'm able to play these co-op games with her because it's hard to find a partner for games like that, a consistent partner for games like that. So
Yeah.
I feel really fortunate, and I really love playing games with her. We're actually thinking about next week starting Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I don't know if we're gonna
Ooh,
play it. We're not necessarily gonna play it all on stream and
band.
all together. But I think we might want to start it on stream, play some, maybe for a couple streams. But I know she's gonna take off. Like I know she's gonna want to play it off stream. and she's gonna take off and have it beat before I can say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I don't know, but she's very efficient with her game playing.
She's a grinder in
Focused.
games.
Yeah.
And I think it's really funny. Like I remember watching her play God of War, and there was one part that like kept like she kept messing up in, and I was just like, she was just like losing her mind because she wanted to get on, she
Oh,
wanted to do it, but she wanted to
yeah.
like continue with the game. And then when she finally got it, it's just like I imagine like all the games that she plays, she's just like sitting there. I'm sure you can like hear her in the other room when she beats a part of the game that she has trouble on. That's
Yeah.
that's cool. That's a lot of
She
passion.
gets hype. She gets
That's
hype, but
gaming
she
passion.
doesn't like that's the thing, and she's the kind of person she doesn't need me. Like she doesn't need me or anybody to motivate her. Like she will keep trying and she will get it done. Just like a gamer. She's a gamer, you know? She's one of
Yeah,
us elite few.
very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got started a
but
new game,
um
right? Returnal.
yes. Well, a new game for our streams,
Yeah, yeah.
because it's not a new game, but there's new DLC to Returnal that allows for co-op. And so Returnal's like a roguelike hard, hard game. Really fun, really well done, very difficult. And going back into it with Zubat 5 breathed new life into the game for us. And it didn't work quite right at first. We got it to work, and it turns out that game still really damn hard. Really hard still. Even with the ability to be able to revive your partner when they get downed. Um, you can't stop for that long. That's the thing about that game. When you're in combat, like you don't stop moving in Returnal. And so if you have to stop for 6, 7 seconds to res your friend, you're gonna die. So it was tough, but it was a lot of fun to kind of go through that with her.
Yeah, it was so funny like looking at the stream. I would like look up and like one of you would be down, and I'd look down for a second while you were reviving, and I'd look up and the other one would be down.
Yeah, and I had a got deads counter, how many times I got deads. Every time I press it, that Pac-Man death sound. And
How many deaths?
probably like 14 through the time we were playing it, but I think we're putting it down. I think we're
Yeah.
putting it down. First of all, can't stand to hear that sound anymore. Secondly,
No shame in that.
secondly, it's just the fun only goes so far when it's that difficult, and it just feels
Yeah.
like I would really have to dedicate a lot to this to really get through it. And we're only on the third boss out of 6. So, and that's like in a continuous run. So to get through all of it, it's multiple hours. And then if you die to the last boss, you have to go through the entire run and make it to him again. And they don't have save states, but they have like a suspend mode. It's not good enough. It's just too hard. I can't do it.
Do
I
you think you'll be
quit.
playing off stream to try to
Nope.
beat it, or no, just putting it down?
Nope.
No
But
shame.
I think I will look up because I've heard rumors, I've heard little things here and there about like the ending and the big reveal of that game. And so I think I might have to just settle with the fact that I'm not going to go back to it, not going to beat it myself, and go watch the big reveal and watch the end because apparently it's really good and really profound, like really touching.
Yeah.
But the impact is only there if you beat it yourself, and I want to do it, but I can't. It's too hard.
There's
Uh,
no shame in a game being too hard. I have yet to go back to Alien Isolation because that game
oh
sucks.
yeah, no, no thanks. But yeah, and then last thing, dying. Sorry, hold on. I was I was on the wrong run of show, but
Wrong episode.
um, I've been playing Valorant. I've been playing Apex. I've been playing more Apex lately. I've been liking it. I actually
Yeah.
just recently, just earlier today, put out a YouTube video. Sure Man Cool on YouTube. And I put out a video of a last of Friday's stream just yesterday with Fatal Tone with Brave New Dan and got some cool plays. some funny stuff happen. Check it out. Enjoy the video. But I've been playing more and enjoying more Apex lately. Really happy about that.
I won't hold it against you. I mean,
yeah. Hey.
I've
Damn.
been actually
Hold on.
reverse. I've been playing a lot more Valorant though.
I was on the wrong run of show. I just like did the whole like the whole same thing from last episode. Okay. Well,
I was
Returnal is hard, but there's other stuff. I'm glad you were guiding me. Thank you,
yeah.
man.
we need to organize the notes. That's
Well,
don't listen, chat. Don't
I
listen.
thought I liked it, but no, I guess you're right. But anyway, but yeah, I've been liking Apex more lately. And then the last thing, and we can move on, is I got a new PC.
Pog.
It's a new PC to me. It's actually the main man Fatal Tone's old PC. He's going through some transitions in life, moving around, and he was getting rid of it. So I bought it off of him, and now I have his old PC. This one, and it's nice. I just need to make good use of it. The pressure's on now to really do something with all this technology I have. So
Yeah,
the
you have
gears are
stuff.
spinning.
You got some gear.
I got a lot of
Dude.
junk in this room.
I can't see it. I can't see the junk. I can't see the junk. You're lucky.
Well, peep my TikTok because I put out a little studio tour of all my junk.
I'm excited
yeah.
to see what you do with it. It's sort of one of those things. I know you've talked about the 2 PC setup and you've talked about doing some different things, and I'm excited to see it.
Thanks.
And it will happen.
Yeah, I just got to do more research. I got to learn. I got to buy more stuff. So it'll take some time, but for now, it's powering what you see on the TV behind me. It's just running YouTube videos. This is my YouTube machine for now. But we'll get there.
I got this PC with a 3070. It plays YouTube videos.
That's right. Originally I got a PC just so I could play Rocket League on PC. That's not true though. I got it.
This is better. This is better.
Streaming is better, but Rocket League plays real nice, let me tell you. But speaking of Rocket League and many of the other games that had April Fool's pranks in them, I feel like we should get into some of our main topics of the night. But let's start with a good, fun, light-hearted one. April Fool's was yesterday, Tooth. And
that's true.
Did any April Fool's things on Twitter or online pop out to you? And you know, did anything get you? Did you get got?
I didn't get got because I think I knew about them being April Fools, and that's when I looked at them. But the one that made me just like crack up, and I know Alan Live like sent it to me like the night before, like when it popped up. But the Among Us. The Among Us horse mode was just so bananas. Like it was honestly for me, like I don't know because I don't follow a lot of Among Us since I like stopped playing it after it came out, but I feel like it just came out of left field. Like what is Among Us horse?
I don't know. Wait, isn't there a little trailer right there?
Yeah, there is, yeah. I don't know if this is the
I just want to see that little Among Us guy turn into a horse Among Us guy. I want to see that little backpack turn into a little tail. Okay, all right. That was great. I don't like you said, I don't play Among Us really much either, but that's pretty funny. April Fools. Rocket League had a good one. Rocket League had like a 3-wheel mode. So all the cars in a 3v3 match, all the cars have 3 wheels. So if you turn too sharp, your car just tips over and it's hard to turn over. Yeah, there were a lot of good ones. What's this one?
This one was the HyperX keyboard for anybody that's ever been told to go touch some grass. They made the grass keyboard. The keycaps.
Genius.
I think that this one would sell, honestly.
How has it not been made before? I'd buy that. I know. I would buy that.
It's hilarious. It was really funny. So there was some really really, really funny ones. Twitch had like a pizza mode that was like a pizza game category that was really
Oh,
funny.
yeah. Yeah, they had a few
Um,
game categories that were pretty
yeah,
funny, but
but
I
overall, like they could have done better. I mean, Among
there
Us
was
did a
another
horse
one
mode.
in the other link that's in the doc.
Oh,
There's
okay,
another
yeah.
one. It's the RGB K1
Oh,
keyboard
yeah,
by
yeah, yeah.
Corsair. That one I saw on Twitter first, and I saw the trailer, and it got me. Until I saw the product, it got me for sure. I thought the trailer was so good. I thought it was in here.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, this is such a good trailer. It got me.
It is a good trailer. And I wonder like if they made it. Like if they actually made it
I
and they
mean,
were like, "Okay, like
there's a
now
dude
this."
holding it. Yeah.
Yeah, like they had to have like made this product, and like I think it would be so funny. Like I think it would be funnier if they just started selling it.
Oh yeah. And that's the funny part is that I would buy it. I would buy the heck out of this.
I'm not gonna
You
lie,
know,
I would buy it too, and I would hook it up to the stream, and like it would just be like a spam. Like as soon as I hit it, like Nightbot would just like flood the chat with like
oh,
with
I
like
was thinking
50 messages to just f in the chat.
do you just press it?
There's a little fart, there's a fart
Yeah.
button.
I was also thinking, Elgato just came out with the foot pedal.
Yeah.
I was thinking it would be a nice little toe pedal. The big toe.
Yeah, Elgato should have came up with the big toe pedal too. Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
And then what's this Phasmophobia?
So Phasmophobia put out this patch on like Steam. That's what was so crazy. Is that if you didn't read like about the update, it was crazy. You got like ghost identity updates, locations, like just different possession mode, the ghost e-ball, which is like catching the ghost in like a pokeball type
That's the
thing,
best. That's the best one.
teddy bear, summon a dog that will follow you, bark at the ghost.
Come on.
There's so much good stuff in here. And then like at the end they were like, we're too busy making real content for the game, so we forgot to upload the bill. Don't worry though. The real update's coming soon.
Oh, see, and that's you can't do that. And that's I think, and just like Power the Titan points out in chat, I think the main theme for April Fools and like companies using it, it's like it's all great promotion. It's a good day. Everybody sees
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It gets a lot of laughs, and it makes people want that product, but it's fake. I want
Imagine
that K1 RGB bullshit. I want
imagine
that. I want to touch grass. How else am I gonna touch grass?
yeah, I'll never be able to. I think the craziest thing about this one is I think it got a lot of like I think it like they said like please don't be salty. But I think people were actually really salty. They're like, "What real content are you making? This is the content that we want."
That's what I was thinking
That's
with
what's really
Rocket
crazy.
League. Like that game mode with each car has 3 wheels. It's the biggest change, the most fun I've had in Rocket League in a long time. Just because it's new, it's different. It's a lot of fun and it makes me want them to keep it. But they're going to keep it for this weekend and it's going to be gone forever and it's going to be up to modders to make use of it elsewhere. Um
I'm waiting for the no build Fortnite to go away. Like in that it was just like some complex like
April Fools.
April Fool's jokes that they forgot to turn off because that's what they do.
See, that's the thing. What Fortnite should do is make a first person mode and have that be on April Fools and
Yeah.
then take it away and never bring it back. But I'm saying make it really good. Knock it
Yeah.
out of the park.
Yeah, like
Make it like the best
insane.
battle royale and then just take it away.
That's on par. As long as you can buy it back with V-Bucks and you get into a new mode. So as long as you can buy it back in a microtransaction, I think that's okay. I think the Goat Simulator was really funny. Like they did a Goat Sim movie, the
Oh
musical motion
yeah.
picture. That one was really funny. If you haven't seen it, you need to go check out the Goat Simulator, the musical motion picture, which believe it or not, one day I plan to play that game.
You
Like on stream.
should.
Like I've never
Yeah.
played it. So
It's so silly.
it's
It's
so
a
funny.
good hour of fun. I mean,
Yeah.
you'll be grinding objectives and then you'll probably just be like, "All right, I've had enough." Um, and that's just fine. I think that's what that game's all about.
Yeah. It's a
Goat
fun
Simulator. Shout out.
yeah, shout out Goat Simulator for making just an absurd game that's somehow like I've
Blew
played through
up.
I've played it, but I've never done anything. Like I've literally just run around and like jumped on the trampolines and stuff like that. But
Hey,
yeah.
and that's fun too. That's fun too.
True.
Yeah. But I think it's time to get into our main topic of the night, Tooth. I understand you've had a pretty friggin' lame experience recently. Do you wanna hit off this topic?
Yeah, so I sort of mentioned it in the It Takes Two. Saf and I were having a really great time, and I think generally this happens when the streamer is having like a really great time. But I had gotten an like a voice chat invitation on Xbox, and I was like, it was a random person, didn't know who it was. I was like, hey, it happens. Like I get random like message requests that are like, hey, all the
From
time
bots or
from
yeah,
bots.
or
Nothing,
hey,
literally nothing ever happens.
hey, I'm Tracy Sue, and I am on OnlyFans at bit.ly dot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it happens
sus.
all yeah, it happens. It's super sus. It happens all the time. But then I got another one. And then I got 3 messages. And I was like, "What is happening?" And so I did like a be right back. I turned off my like message notifications or whatever. Um and then all of a sudden like it was just like somebody like came into the Twitch channel. They said some like really sus shit and I was like, "What?" Like
Yeah,
banned immediately. Like thank goodness for all the amazing mods out there. I know that mine are particularly amazing, and I know that there's every mod out there does an excellent job, and hats off to you for that. But it was just like as soon as we banned that person, I got like 50 messages on Xbox, and then there was like 15 people, like 15 to 20 people in chat and then like the whole process happened and like finally we got the last person banned, I thought. And as soon as we banned the last person, like somebody comes up in chat was like, okay, I'm done, like you handled this really well. We banned that person and then follow botted. Over 4 days there was over 3,200 fake accounts that were blocked and banned on my Twitch channel. My metrics were out of this freaking world.
yeah.
It was just like, you have 200 viewers. You have
Well,
3,000 followers. And I was like, oh God. And I think that the whole process was like really jarring. I was like, it's like I even have like a hate raid button on my stream deck. I didn't even push it because I was totally caught off guard.
yeah.
Thankfully we got it in emote only mode. I was able to sort of like relying on my mods and they corralled it together. But it
Yeah.
just got crazy out of hand. Like I had over 100 messages on Xbox. You know how long it takes to send a freaking message on Xbox? Over 100 messages on Xbox, like dozens and dozens of voice chat requests, like on Xbox.
And not
It
to
was,
mention the amount of time it takes for each message to go through its
yeah,
animation and the noise it makes. It takes
yeah,
forever, and it's one after the other. They don't stack. We all
yeah.
know this. And so yeah, absolutely.
It was nuts. And so what ended up happening is that it actually like tanked my bit rate and crashed my stream. And
Yeah.
I couldn't come back up because like it kept just banning people like repeatedly. And so like Siri bot, I thankfully I had Siri bot and I'll talk
Yeah.
about that in just a second, but it like that saved me 100%, but it crashed the stream. I had to take a week off
Yeah.
because it was just like it happened over 4 days. I just kept getting like thousands of followers a day. And I was like, just like stop it. Like stop.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest thing that bums me out about it, like beyond like the initial thing, is that I look back and like I got some of like the Twitch like engagement achievements, and I got them
Yeah.
like for that hate rate, and I'm like, dang, like that I was really looking forward to hitting this next milestone. And I don't know if anybody else pays that close attention to those, but I'm like, it feels good like when it pops up and it's like
Yeah.
achieved like chatty stream and I'm like,
Hey,
yeah,
this
yeah.
thing you've been working toward for months to years, you finally did it.
We
Like that
finally
nope,
did it.
that's
Yep.
ruined for Tooth. Yeah.
Yeah, and so like thankfully like there's going to be more milestones, there's going to be more things that happen, so like it's I put it totally behind me. Like my whole community came back, and like when I made like the new stream was last Tuesday, and everybody showed up, and there were people from like even different communities that I'm like in all the time, just like came in and was like, "What's up? You know, saw this happen to you. So sorry. Here to
Yeah.
support." Blah blah blah. And so it was really cool to kind of have that support, and I think it really goes to show you like how much positivity there is like on Twitch.
Yeah.
There's this that happens, and that's like 20 shitty people like out there, and like those people exist, and like that's
Or
the
it's
thing
I
is
mean,
like
it's realistically, it's probably a Discord full of people. I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
probably a
it's
huge
crazy.
Discord, and they just sent out a message, "Hey, let's go screw this guy over." And between the real people and all the bots, like
Yeah,
that's enough to kill one stream.
absolutely. And I think for a lot of people like on Twitch, like a lot of people suffer from like not having the self-confidence to even like they boost themselves up to go live all the time. And so like
Mhm.
I do this because I needed it to get away from stress. And so it's something that I'm really lucky like this does not cause me any level of anxiety or stress. But for some people like they're doing this to get out of a shell, and when something like that happens, it totally decimates like
Oh,
their self-worth, their self-confidence, and so that's just really like ass.
yeah.
Like people that
And
do that, ass.
the hardest part to wrap your head around as like a regular person, one who isn't doing terrible awful things to people like that, is that there's no reason. There, there
You
is no reason.
you literally don't get anything for it. That's what's
You
so
don't
crazy.
you don't get
Um
anything for it. They don't get anything for it.
yeah.
It's just a way that they're choosing to pass their time, and
Yeah.
you're the target for this one moment. And while I'm talking, just 1 second, I wanted to also praise your mods. Your mods were awesome. Like I came in halfway through the hate raid because I was late. I was getting home from work and stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
and your mods were killing it. I didn't have a chance to chime in. I think I got one ban in. That's
Yeah.
it.
Ooh,
And
nice,
so,
nice.
yeah, Booker Lane, Power the Titan, the rest of the mods over in Two's community. Congrats! Like you guys seriously helped out, and that could have been so much worse. So
Yeah.
much worse.
And I'm just thinking about all the people that don't have something like that, and like
Mhm.
the inability to like be that quick at banning the process.
Yeah.
And so it was actually really crazy, and it can get out of hand really quickly, and it could ruin a stream like career.
Well,
Like
now that you've been through it, what are some of the things you've learned? What would you think you would do differently? And for any other streamers out there, like what can they do to learn from your your what happened to you?
so I think hands down like you have to know how to protect yourself. And just know
Wait,
that
hold on,
like
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, go ahead.
get the pen and pad. You have to protect yourself, and you have to know about what it is that like that can protect you. And so when you reach out to Twitch, and I only know this because I recently got an email from them, but they don't do anything for follow botting. You report it, they're like, "Oh, sorry, here's some resources. We don't really do anything for this." I mean, I get it. Like they would have to go through and they would have to do something that they should do it. Hands
Yeah.
down, like they should be like, okay, we're so sorry that this happened to you. Here are these non-affiliated Twitch resources. Here is what we are doing to try to get better at stopping this. I think that's the more appropriate email, not the boilerplate email that I got twice because I reported it every time. But
Just the
there,
fact that you have to go to another source, like a streamer who's been through it, who got fed up and made something, a bot for
yeah,
a good service. You know what I mean?
it's
Like they made this Siri bot to combat this when Twitch couldn't. I don't
it's
understand that.
it's kind of unbelievable, like honestly, that they haven't put something together yet.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go through right here and show a couple things real quick. So when you are on your Twitch stream, you want to open up your creator dashboard. You're gonna go to moderation. Um, you want to come in here and you want to add some block terms and phrases. And I would say like there's some lists online. This is where you could block like the follower bot messages and things like that, but you can block these terms. What those are going to
Term
do?
terms like your address, like
Yeah,
your
yeah,
street name, terms like maybe your last name if you like to keep it hidden, or even your first name. Terms like your family's, your real life family's names, um, other associated address names. Things like that are really important to not allow in chat. And then other obvious terms that we don't need to mention here. But yeah, sorry.
yeah, absolutely. And there are tons of lists out there, and you want to make sure that those are blocked. Just hands down. You can do this on Nightbot and Stream Elements bot too. I suggest blocking hyperlinks. This is just for me, and I allow it. I allow VIPs to post links, and so VIPs, mods, everybody like that can post a link. Somebody else cannot. Um, this is one important part that I haven't really paid attention to until recently. But this is the email and phone verification, and you can get really detailed with it for the most part. So you can do some chatters, so first time chatters, chatters without a verified phone number must follow for X amount of days. Their account older than X amount of months. And these are some of the things that you need to have turned on, in my opinion, to stay completely safe. These are all in the, sort of in the thing. And then when you go offline for the night, turn your channel into emote only mode. It's something that like Twitch is very clear, in my opinion, pretty recently that they're not gonna do any like they're not gonna ban your stream for it. But there is like some people that have mentioned it before, and I don't know the validity of those stories. But I would say it's just safe. Like put it in emote only mode at the end of the night. Nobody can post in your chat. Nobody can come in and do anything that's, malicious or
Yeah.
attempt to do anything malicious. Um the next thing is Siri bot. Uh Siri bot is huge in my opinion. And they have a Twitch channel that you should visit, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like right now.
Dang, look
Um
at us. We're a tutorial podcast
yeah, we're
now.
tutorials now.
Sheesh.
It's oh
You love to see
good
it.
goodness gracious, Siri bot, I got an ad. Imagine.
No,
Imagine.
well, look,
Uh
honestly, and if this is a little dry for anybody, if you're not a streamer, I understand. Um, some people that watch this are, and I think going over this is going to help at least one person, and that's a W. That's a
I
huge win. So
I agree. Like I think it's I think it's really important for this to happen.
yeah,
For you to protect for you to protect yourself, honestly. And so this is this is SiriBot in their channel. And so you can go in here. It will walk you through how to put this in your channel.
yeah, all the
Um,
steps are there.
all the steps are here, and it's even funny. Like they even have some funny commands in there. Like Alan Live earlier tonight was doing exclamation point flip and then a username, and then it does a funny chat message and it puts your username in backwards, which is it's funny. So that
Oh,
stuff's
that's
even
fun.
coded in here, and so it's a really good bot. You can follow them. You can read their story. You can support them via you know uh I don't think it
Donations.
yeah it's on Ko-fi.
Yeah,
It's not on Patreon, but I think like it's a really good, you know, it's a really good thing. And so I
yeah, I
think that you
definitely
need
added
to
it to my channel as well.
yeah, it's really important. Another one that you need to look at is Commander Root. So this is Twitch tools. You might see them in your chat lurking all the time because it is just sort of a bot. But what this allows you to do is come in. It'll allow you to check subscriber list. It's a chat ban manager, follower remover, and sometimes when you block an account, it doesn't remove it from your follower list. Commander Root will remove that follower. Something that they also do, which I can't show you because I know that we don't have any bot followers on our thing, but you'll scroll through and it'll highlight followers that are known to be associated with bot accounts. And so you
Oh
can actually
wow.
ban that person preemptively before something happens.
Okay.
So Commander Root, really important. I suggest looking into it, reading more about it. Amazing resource out there, and it's free.
Yeah.
It's a free
Well, I've
resource. SiriBot free. In my opinion, you should be checking those things out 100%.
yeah. I have SiriBot in my channel. Commander Root is not one I've looked into. That sounds like a pretty good resource. Just like getting to the root of the issue. Like
Yeah,
they see they can help you like preemptively block people that are associated. That's really smart. I like
it's
that.
it's really really cool, and I think the be careful. I know some people out there have removed all of their followers, and there's no way to undo that. So be careful. But it's
Oh
really but it's
no.
really clear on how to do it if you're paying attention.
Okay.
So pay attention when you use it, and it can be a really helpful tool. The next is going private on your console, and this is for non-streamers too. I think when you're not going to be playing games where you're accepting random people and random messages, there is an option for you to only accept messages from your friends.
Oh.
Normally it's like a parental thing, like for when you're trying to keep your kid from being sus on Roblox.
Yeah.
Um, but I think it's important to do this when you're a streamer, especially while you're streaming. This will
Yeah.
protect you from like random people coming in and attacking you, finding your username. Because like for people like me, my stream name is exactly the same as all of my gameplay names.
Same. Yeah.
And so
But on it,
I
and that's like in the past, I've kept it wide open because just in
yeah,
case I kill somebody in Call of Duty and they want to message me and tell me how trash I am,
yeah,
oh, I soak it up. I eat that stuff. Nom, 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 nom. I
I
eat
love
it.
it. I love
It
it.
fuels me. I love that. Tell me how pissed you are. I did that. I did that. That was me. And so, but this is definitely different. It's different, and we live
Yeah,
in different times. Hate raids are still happening in 2022.
it's
Uh,
crazy. I think
Still happening.
it's and they're becoming more popular, and I'll mention this really briefly, and I'm not going to mention it by name necessarily, but if you want to message me, I can tell you more about it. There is a new streaming platform out there. I don't know how old it is, how new it is, but it is generally centered all around hatred for black and brown streamers, LGBTQ communities. It's it's bad. I mean, like there are literally
Oh,
things happening on there that I cannot even say that I believe are protected under any amendment. I can't
whoa.
believe it's a thing. I can't believe it hasn't been shut down. Twitch is taking legal action because they have admitted to pushing hate raids into Twitch. Like they've literally
Wow.
admitted to it. And so I
I've
it's
never heard of this.
it's an
And I don't
it's another streaming like platform, and we can talk about
huh.
it offline. And but it's out there. It's toxic. I did a lot of research on it. It's terrible, and I can't even believe it exists. And
Wow.
hopefully it goes away. And I can't believe that you know a platform would openly say, "Yeah, we're doing these hate raids because that's what we do." And
Yeah.
not that the platform is like for that, but the majority of the people on there support it. That's
Huh.
terrible. And so that really sucks. Dan mentioned something too. So the DDoS attacks, and having a VPN, pretty important.
Yeah.
If somebody finds out your IP address, there's a lot. You don't have to be a hacker anymore. It's the internet. You can learn how to do anything in about 10
Yeah.
seconds.
You
And
can
so
YouTube and install your bidet. You can YouTube and figure out how to find out somebody's IP address. I mean, it's real, and these are a lot of really good tips. Go back. We're going to be posting this on YouTube again. Go back, look over the tips that Tooth has laid out here. Take it from somebody who's gone through it. He definitely is trying to do his best to help. So
and I
I'm
think
gonna be
ultimately
probably when I edit this, I'm gonna be like, let me double check I
let me
got all
double yeah, let
this.
me see if I have it. I think one thing that's important to remember as a streamer is that you're not only protecting yourself, but there's people in your chat that have different experiences, have a different lifestyle than you, go through different things, and it's important to protect them also.
Yeah.
And so I felt terrible afterwards. I apologize to almost every single person that was in the chat, um, because I was like, I'm upset that that happened to you.
Yeah.
And they were like, but it happened to you. I was like, but you were there too. And so
Yeah.
like it's one of those things. I think it's like you just have to protect yourself. You're on the internet.
But
You're
that's
susceptible.
like it's hard because it's like I don't know. It's like you're in a convenient you operate a convenience store and there's people in there and then a mugger comes in and mugs you.
Yeah.
And then you of course you apologize to your patrons, the people that are there legally. And then you say, "I'm sorry I didn't have the door locked." And it's
Yeah.
like, "Well, no, man. Of course you're open for business. You shouldn't have your door locked. You did
Yeah.
nothing wrong."
Yeah.
And nobody and realistically nobody got hurt besides you and your business.
Yeah.
But but it's still you still feel bad for putting people in danger or maybe not fully doing what you could do to keep it from happening as bad as it did. So yeah, follow these tips and prevent it from happening to you best you can.
Protect
Um,
yourself.
yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you though, man.
Yeah. I'm getting like it's in the past now, and
Yeah,
I'm kind of excited just to move past it and get those get those achievements that are past the other ones. They push
right.
it off to a little bit longer. You yeah, pieces of trash,
It's
but
only a
I'll get
matter of
there.
time either way, though.
We'll get there.
Yeah. So one more topic before we end the episode tonight, and I think we should go to a fun, lighthearted one. Let's talk about TwitchCon. And
Whoa.
I guess it's like a little over a year now. It's October next year, or no, October this year. So under
Yeah.
a year.
October
Yeah,
2022. Yeah. And there's another one that happens in Amsterdam this summer. So they have 2 TwitchCons a year.
I'd be down to go,
That
but
one
a
would be
plane
kind of
ticket to
sick.
LA is a lot cheaper than a plane ticket and a passport
True.
uh, and all the crazy drugs that are legal there.
I
You
don't have
gotta
any
like
I
go
don't have any
nuts, right?
friends in Amsterdam, so I there's no staying there, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. TwitchCon didn't happen last year. It was canceled.
Yeah.
Um and it was something that I probably wouldn't have gone to last year anyway. Just from a standpoint of like I wasn't really streaming necessarily like to the level of like where I thought it would be cool to go. But I think I have enough under my belt now that I'm like, yeah, like I know enough people on this platform that if they're there, I'm gonna be freaking stoked to like meet these
Yeah.
people that I think have become like some of my best friends. And maybe I get there and they're like, "Oh, you're not subscribed in real life. Get away from me. Get away. Get
Let me pull me
away."
up. Pull me up
Yeah,
on your phone right now.
yeah.
Let's see it.
Are you subscribed? You're not on my subscriber list the last time I checked. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
same. I was on the fence for a while if I wanted to go or not, just because like at first I was like, why would I go?
Yeah.
But once I thought about going, I kind of accepted that I did truly, like, in my heart of hearts wanted to go. I thought, "Ooh, I can, like, make business cards. I can, like, really get out of my shell and just talk to anybody because
Yeah.
that's what the vibe's gonna be." And then also I can meet my good friend Dirty Tooth in real life,
Ayo.
along with other people that might show up, might be there. So that's a big, exciting prospect as well. Just honestly, if even if I were to just meet you, that would be dope enough. I would travel down south, Southern California for that,
Yeah.
but not to Amsterdam. I
Too
would I
much.
wouldn't I wouldn't go all the way there just to meet you. But if there was other stuff too, then
Yeah, I think the problem is if you went to Amsterdam, I wouldn't be there, and then it would be really tough to meet me. You'd be really a
yeah,
lot farther away, a different time zone. I would be sleeping when you're trying to, Discord call me, and I'd be like, sorry, I'm sleeping.
it
Um,
just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
no, but I think the idea of like people like Shark Shampoo, Brave New Dan, like all these people that like I have this possibility now because because of my garbage sleep schedule, I've met so many people that live on the West Coast. And so like that's
Yeah,
the thing, like being able to meet those people that's cool. Like that's really cool. And
yeah.
I see the TikTok videos all the time, like meeting my Call of Duty buddies after 2 years. And I'm like, that's lame. And now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, no, it's
It's
not. Like
not.
that's really
Yeah.
cool.
Man,
Um,
well, similar to you, perhaps, I find myself to be quite the hug dealer, and so I just want to see you all face to face and give you all big hugs. I just want to give you guys hugs. That's
I knew
all.
you. I knew you were a hugger. Look at that
I am a
mustache.
hugger. I can't help it. I can't help it. I've always liked hugging. Just not like I mean a good side hug is nice. A full
Yeah.
on embrace, that's also nice. But just some sort of like I don't know, cuz I think with COVID and stuff, I don't want to lose that like human to human connection that we have. It's not
Y-
weird, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. As
Yeah, I
people, I'm just saying in general, but anyway, I want to meet you guys. I really do. And so that's what I'm looking forward to at TwitchCon. I feel like me, you, maybe Fatal Tone, and maybe other whoever else can all get an Airbnb and just kind of travel around LA, look around, and go to TwitchCon, and I don't know, have fun. So yeah,
yeah, I think it'll be hype. I think it'll be a really good time. I'm excited to get into it.
yeah, me too. But shoot, we've been going for a little while now. I'd say
Yeah.
that's about the episode tonight.
That's about time.
Yeah. Well, this has been episode 9 of the Mustache Ride podcast. If you're here live, thank you very much. Just like Brave New Dan, Shark Shampoo, who else? Who else? Who else? Power of the Titan, Dolphins or Poggers, Alan Live. All you guys are amazing. If there's any of you I missed, I'm sorry, but you guys are all awesome. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you in 2 weeks for the next recording of the next episode. Remember, a week from today, this episode will be posted on our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, comment if you're watching it there later. And
Next episode will be the good episode to be here at. It'll be our 10th episode.
number 10, that's a milestone.
Something really cool could happen on that one.
Yeah, let's just say we have a few
Yeah.
things in the works that we're trying to make happen for episode 10.
It could be
And
really cool.
we might even have to go a little longer for that episode. I
I
don't
think
know.
we will. I think we
Yeah.
will. I
So
think
stay
it'll
tuned.
be exciting.
Follow twitter.com/the dirty tooth with 3 Y's. Follow Sherman Cool on Twitter. I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/ShermanCool. Dirty Tooth, where can the people find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/the dirty tooth with 3 Y's. I posted our links in chat. I posted our YouTube channel in chat. And
all those links will be in the description for the YouTube video as well.
Yeah. So, is this the end? Are we done?
This is the end.
Oh,
that's it.
okay.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
See you later. If you and I were stuck on a deserted island together, and each of us had one game
I'd
to
eat
choose
for
the rest of... Tooth!